Hey guys, so maybe you're a teacher and you've heard the terms fine motor, gross motor, social emotional skills, and you've kind of wondered what their actual definitions are. Or maybe you're just a parent who wants to know more about these skills that teachers are teaching your children in the classroom. Stay tuned and we're going to walk through the definitions of some of these terms and talk about why they're important. So today I'm going to talk to you about 4 words that come up often when you think about lesson planning or those skills that preschoolers need to learn in your classroom. The first one is fine motor skills. So your fine motor skills are the skills that have to do with your hand and your wrist. So these are going to use the smaller muscles that are in your hand and wrist. So these are smaller muscles and they're used and practiced by making small movements. Some examples of fine motor activities are writing, pinching, squeezing, coloring, cutting, and gluing. In relation to that, your gross motor skills. So gross motor skills are having to do with those muscles in your arms, your legs, and your torso. So these are going to be your larger muscles and are used and practiced by making large movements. Examples of gross motor include running, jumping, climbing, throwing balls, and dancing. Our next term are pre-writing skills. These are a little bit different than writing skills. These are skills that children learn and develop on their way to learning how to write. The majority of the activities you use to learn fine motor skills are actually going to be great pre-writing skill practice as well. More specifically though, these are going to be skills that will help a child learn how to hold and use a pencil. Some examples of pre-writing skills are coloring, tracing, and any fine motor skills that are going to strengthen the muscles in the hands. All right, and lastly today, I want to talk about social emotional skills. These skills refer to children learning how to handle their emotions and behaviors in different situations. Sometimes these skills are harder to teach because it's not something you just throw in your lesson plan. It's something that you actually teach throughout the day as children find themselves in different situations. And your job is to help navigate your children through these different situations that they find themselves in. For example, you might find 2 of your students fighting over a toy. As the teacher, you can step into the situation and help them by giving them the words and tools to solve the problem. What I'm not saying here is to step in and solve the problem for them, but instead walk them through how to communicate with each other in an appropriate way. Now, I'm not saying that you can't add things into your lesson plans for this skill because you definitely can. You can read books, share stories, and discuss different skills like sharing, being kind to others, and things that are going to help them when they come across those situations. So you can definitely do that as part of your lesson plans, but be prepared to teach these skills all throughout the day as different situations arise. So why is it important to know these terms? Knowing what each of these mean and how they're used will help you when you are lesson planning, because then you can look for art and activity ideas that fit the needs of these skills so that you can help strengthen these skills in your students. You could try to include at least one of these skills in each of the activities that you do each week, if not more. I hope you found this video helpful, and if you did, don't forget to give it a like down below. And if you have other teaching or learning terms that you would like to know more about, leave me a comment and let me know what those are. And if you want to stay up to date with all my pre-K teaching videos, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.